At 7:30, we have the best game of the day, in my opinion. Number 4, TCU, 9-0. Traveling to number 18, Texas, 6-3, their big brother. Texas favored by 7.5 points on ABC. Max Duggan. This is a chance for us to go down to 3 undefeated football teams. By the way, 2 of those teams are in the Big Ten. We could have an undefeated matchup in the last week of the regular season. Best case scenario if TCU loses here is 2 undefeated. 2 undefeateds, guys. It's crazy. Max Duggan has gone 161 to 244, done for 2,407 yards. Kendrick Miller on the ground has had 153 carries for 1,009 yards and 12 touchdowns. And Quentin Johnson has had 42 catches for 650 yards and 4 touchdowns. We'll see if TCU will have him for this game. Quinn Ewers for Texas has gone 100 to 173, done for 1,336 yards, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Bijan Robinson on the ground has had 192 carries for 1,129 yards and 12 touchdowns. And Xavier Worthy on the ground has had, through the air, has had 40 catches for 552 yards and 9 touchdowns. Texas leads the series all-time 64 to 27. Last game went to Texas in 2021. 2018 was the last time they won at home against the Horned Frogs, though. So I think what is going to be interesting for Texas here is, can they play second-half football? They dominated the first half against Kansas State. Then they just decided to take the second half off, and Kansas State almost came all the way back to win that game. If Texas can play second-half football, they can win football games. You could look at the Okie State game, for instance. They lost that game because they didn't play second-half football. First half Texas is amazing. Second half Texas just decides to not play at all, and it leads to losses or very close wins in games that you should have had by a lot. This is TCU's toughest game until the Big 12 championship for sure, and Texas might be the team they are facing in the Big 12 championship game. TCU is a tough team. This is a tough, good football team. The Horned Frogs are good. This is a chance for them to get a big signature win for our chance at a playoff spot. Remember, undefeated TCU likely makes it. Not only likely makes it, probably the 3 seed. Which would be interesting. You'd play Ohio State probably, or Michigan, whichever one wins that matchup. I don't know about that for your TCU, but this is a big game if you're TCU. Texas is favored by 7.5. I don't know if that's right. I think Texas is a good football team. They just need to figure some things out in the second half. They need to figure out how to make some second half adjustments. If they can do that, I think they can hold on to win this game. Give me Texas to win, but TCU to cover the 7.5 point spread.